Greetings, my little trophy hunters. In today's video, we will talk about the online trophies in The Last of Us Remastered. How to get, what is the hardest part, a little bit of explanation and some tips that I hope might help some of you to get this achievements. Firstly, I'd like to explain a bit what exactly this video is, just in case, for people who might misunderstand the idea of it. This video is made for people who don't like the multiplayer in The Last of Us Remastered, people who don't want to play it because it's just not for them, for people who probably completed every achievement in the main game but still didn't finish the online trophies, and still, persons that would like to complete it even if it won't be so easily. Everything that will be told in today's video might seem a bit dishonest and vile, but this is the small payment you guys will have to pay for achieving this trophy. But firstly, let's start with the explanation of the gameplay. What you have to do, what is the main goal, and what we have to do in general. So, for getting the online trophies we have to play as two fractions in the game, Hunters and Fireflies, as each of them we have to play 12 weeks, which is 7 days in a week, which is logic, and in total this will be 80 for games, 2 times, we get in the end 168 games, and each game is about 15 minutes, which also is a lot. So, in the summary, guys, we get 42 hours of playing, approximately, maybe a bit less, with a few hours, it depends on the match of course, but yeah, this takes a lot of time. And a lot of concentration. Okay, with that we are done. Now the gameplay, it's pretty easy actually, just go in the match, fight with people, shoot, collect the loot they drop, and so on. Make sure to kill at least sometimes and don't forget to collect stuff from the enemies. Decide that, as the extra addition to the gameplay, you'll have to also complete extra challenges that firstly will help you get people, but then, they will only cause problems and stress, about that a bit later. There are 3 regimes you can play, but to finish the achievements you will need to play only one, Supli Raid. It's the typical matchmaking PvP, with no additional stuff. Survivor and Interrogation are not important unless you don't want to get all the other achievements. For them you will just have to play on specific maps, which isn't that hard, but for example the Regime Survivors is being played very less, so you will actually have to wait a lot of time to get the maps you need. Okay. Now the real shit guys, the important stuff is perks. Yeah, they are pretty much important for you to play. Also some of the challenges you will have to do later will require specific perks that you'll have to choose for them to be done. Look on the screen. Those are the perks for the best usage. They are free, that's important. And they are helping a lot to skin around and walk faster. Also pay attention to the guns, they are also pretty much important. This gun is good, so use it. It doesn't one shoot in the head like sniper rifle, but it's also not that bad anyways. In case that you believe in yourself a lot, use other guns. 8 my fellas, now it's the most annoying part, the part that might make you lose all your progress. Are you ready? I hope so. Challenges. They appear pretty often, they might help, and might make you lose people, but they are not important. Every challenge, up to week 5 can be just ignore, because even if you will get a Firefly or Hunter attack you will lose only maximum 80% of your population, but that's actually nice, because during this playthroughs we will need less people. First 5 weeks we will get hood challenges that will actually give you some extra people, you can ignore them, and choose some hard mission for it, like shiv kills, because that's pretty hard to do, and if you will complete at least 1 level of it, you will be saved and get at least a few new people, which is fine. But, you can also get attacked, in this case, don't worry, because until week 6 you will not lose 100% of your population, so losing 80% is completely fine. Just choose some hard challenge, like Molotov kills, or Shiv kills, or Special Execution, and that's it. If you will complete at least one of the levels, you will be penalized less, which is also fine. But surely there is the second bottom here, it's the second half of the whole playthrough. From week 6, every attack will cause a damage of 100% loss of your population, which means a guaranteed fail if you don't complete at least 1 level of a challenge you have chosen. Sounds horrible, right? But please, have no worries, I will tell you which challenges are the best and the easiest ones. But before I must say that you will be attacked 5 times. Week 6, 8, 10, 11, and 12, that's a lot indeed. but you will have 3 full days to complete every challenge, which should be absolutely enough for all of the challenges I will talk later about. And I guess that now has become the time to talk about the tactics and how to play and survive this game. And now, we start the game, and choose Supli Raid. Remember, you are playing against people that have been playing since day one of online. A lot of times you will have against you people with level 999. These players are very good, and a lot of them are having DLC weapons, which makes them even more dangerous. A hint, use your friends if you have any. 2. 3. If you have enough friends with the same nat type as yours, then call them in the game. If you don't have friends who can play with you, which is sad, just like me by the way, just stick to one of your teammates. Try stealing kills, and use your ability to hear and walk. Try shooting as soon as possible. If you killed someone, approach them and take their supplies as soon as you can. You need them, and yeah, you will not get supplies from the enemies that got killed from your teammates. That's a big unfortunate. This might sound a bit vile, since you will have to probably steal kills, but if your skills are below average, there is no other choice for you. Also, don't think about whining. The whining does not give you absolutely anything. The only way to get supplies in Supli Raid is to kill and loot. That's it. Winning is a whatever thing here. Also, I have a small life hack. If you have enough supplies for you to not lose any more people, then just rush the enemies. They will shoot you. Your team will lose all the extra lives, and then the match will end faster. This is a dirty tactic indeed, and yes, I understand how horrible this sounds, but it's the only way to speed up the match. And now, finally, the last thing you should remember, you can skip days. After the first match, go in the next one. But after joining and starting, just leave. You will skip one day. You can do so in almost every week. Make a massive skip, cutting the whole playthrough literally in half. In matter of fact, you can also skip 2 days, but the recovering will take more time, and you might lose too much. It will be dangerous. Try not skipping days when you have hunter or firefly attacks in the second part of the game, because even if you will complete the challenges in the match, and then you will not finish it and just leave, then the game will not save the progress. Also, remember to take the easiest challenges, such as marking people. It's easy to complete it while using a rifle with scope. Just camo and mark enemies. Do it only until you will get 7 marks, then just play the game, and the next time pick this one again, and mark 14 people. You should succeed during full 3 rounds. But then, the last 3 attacks, the better way is to make the challenges on giving gifts. Firstly 2, then 4, and then 6. This is basically the easiest challenge ever, because you will loot eventually, and giving only 6 gifts in the last 3 challenges will be real easy. You can complete it even in 1 match, if you have the special perks, of course. Okay, so, in the summary, I want to say that you will need a bit of luck, a bit of skill, to use some tricks, make a skip, then play a match, then make a skip. Firstly, choose the hardest challenges, and in the second half the easiest. Be patient. It might be really stressful. If you have friends, then you are safe. If not, then God will help you. Do not forget to stick to your team, because also, with no skill you will not defeat anyone. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.